is Carnival Radio.
The hits.
Enjoyment unlimited.
Good morning. This is Carnival Radio Breakfast Show, the newspaper review segment. And I am Elizabeth Tessie Okemukuku to bring you the latest hot headlines in the Nigerian newspaper this morning, starting from the Nation newspaper, the Punch newspaper, the Vanguard newspaper, and the Daily Post newspaper. So sit back, relax, and we'll begin soon. So from the aforementioned newspaper, we have headlines like the Oyo Speaker dismisses impeachment plot claims. That is from the Nation newspaper. From the Punch newspaper, we have the federal government spends 75 billion naira on arms amid worsening insecurity. And also from the Vanguard newspaper, still on security, Boko Haram invades Benishek again, targets military base. And from the Daily Post newspaper, upset as ADC dares INEC concludes convention. Now we take the news in details. Speaker of Oyo State Assembly, Adebo Ogundoyi, has denied allegations that he received money from the All Progressive Congress (APC) proxies to facilitate the impeachment of Governor Seyi Makinde, describing the claim as false and politically motivated. Reacting to the allegations, the speaker said no money exchanged hands at any meeting, adding that the rumor was fabricated to tarnish his image and destabilize the state government and legislature. Ogundoyi stressed that he would never betray the mandate of the people or undermine Governor Makinde's administration. He also affirmed his loyalty to the governor and the ruling party and assured people that no one would succeed in driving a wedge between him and the administration or derail the collective mandate they were elected to uphold. This news was sourced from the Nation newspaper. Oyo Speaker dismisses impeachment plot claims. on to news on security matters. The federal government has spent no fewer than 74.96 billion on arms, ammunition and military equipment between 2023 and 2025. This is according to data from GovSpend, a civil tech platform tracking public expenditure. A breakdown of the figures showed that spending peaked in 2024 at 40.8 billion, up to 33.3 billion naira in 2023, before dropping sharply to 819 million naira in 2025, based on the entries captured. This indicates a 7.54 billion increase, or about 22.6% between 2023 and 2024, with 2024 accounting for over half of the total expenditure reviewed. An analysis of the 2023 data showed that the Ministry of Defense and the Armed Forces dominated spending during the year, as military alone recorded about 9.1 billion naira for ammunition procurement on November 7, 2023, and another 6.8 billion on November 21, 2023 for similar purposes. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. Federal government spends 75 billion on arms amid worsening insecurity. Still on security matters, another one from the Vanguard newspaper. And members of the dreaded Boko Haram, ISWAP terrorists have again launched a midnight attack on the Benishek town along the Meduguri-Damaturu Road in Borno State. According to reports, the attack, which started at 11 p.m. on Tuesday, has raised fresh security concerns in the area. A credible source has told newsmen that the attackers were reportedly directing their movement towards the 29th Task Force Brigade of Operation Hiding Kind, the same location where Brigadier General O.O. Brima was killed alongside some other soldiers on April 9. Meanwhile, a news correspondent observed fighter jets and helicopter hovering around the city of Maiduguri, the state's capital, which is about 75-kilometer drive from Benishek. This news was sourced from the Vanguard newspaper. Boko Haram invades Benishek again, targets military base. Now to the political sphere. The African Democratic Congress, ADC, yesterday successfully concluded its national convention in Abuja, with delegates overwhelmingly voting to amend the party's constitution. Newsmen reports that despite the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC's) decision not to monitor the ADC congresses and national convention over a court ruling, the party went ahead to conduct congresses in states and hold its national convention. Party faithful and stewards gathered at the venue where they eventually voted to amend the party's constitution. According to reports, the NEC meeting at the ADC also dissolved the Ralph Wansu-led National Working Committee with immediate effect, while David Mark-led NWC assumed full responsibility for running the affairs of the party. The resolution was ratified by the convention. Speaking during the event, National Chairman of the ADC, David Mark, described the convention as an excellent performance and said it marked the beginning of the party's journey to Aso Rock in 2027. This news was sourced from the Daily Post newspaper. 2027 upset as ADC DS INEC concludes convention. This is where we'll call it a wrap on the newspaper review segment of Carnival Breakfast Show. Do not forget that you can always check for timely updates and information at our website on www.carnivalmedia.ng. It's been Elizabeth Tessie Okemukoko. Do have a pleasant day.